think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
The veteran kicker, Dustin Hopkins, out to get things started. And off we go from Cleveland. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers led out by Justin Herbert in his 5th season out, Greg, as the Charger QB, a guy we saw win the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2020.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. The second down throw is incomplete. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Browns led out by their quarterback, Deshaun Watson, the stardom early in Houston. Now his 3rd season with the Browns, 8th season in the league, as Watson tries to get this Browns team going in this one.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
Now the Georgia Bulldogs. Here's Nick Chubb. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw is Watson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Third and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll try and get there. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now the former Raven, it's Gus Edwards. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here's a 2nd and 12. They run once more with Edwards. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. To return is Naheem Hines. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the zone read, they hand it to Chubb. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Watson now on third down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll manage only a couple. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Cooper going in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
So on 4th down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, L.A.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
This one complete to Palmer. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, L.A.
You hear teams talk about it all the time, Mike. Let's win at the point of attack. And boy, this team here early in the 1st quarter, they've done just that.
We are through 1. The Chargers out to the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. First and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Second and 11. They'll run it with Edwards. And this is going to make the play caller happy. Good run. 8 yards. Much more manageable third down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Pistol here for Herbert. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. Now a play fake. Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he will dive into the end zone. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Chargers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Dicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And that'll be a pickup of 3. On second down, here's Watson. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On first down, it's Watson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Browns. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and Gus Edwards heading back on the field for the next drive. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Grant Delpit up to make the play. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On the return is Hines. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Watson going to give it to Chubb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd down is Watson. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. On 3rd down, they go with Chubb. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Here's Corey Bojorquez now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. About that hit. Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Chargers offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds,
this is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Hopkins now to tack on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to see what they can do. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Herbert. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
On third down, here's Edwards. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. Here's J.K. Scott on again for the punt, as he's on to punt for the Chargers. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Shotgun snap to Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's Watson now on second down. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And it's going to be 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The visitors' offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the 2nd half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
So we'll take a breath. We're at the half, and it has been an intriguing game to this point. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Hines now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Browns offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now Watson. That's caught left side by Cooper. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Third down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he has yet to find anything to lean on in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Big gain of 27 yards. What a way to open the drive.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Again, zone read, it's Edwards. And he'll get forward for a couple. Dalvin Tomlinson fighting off the blocks to make the play. Run with Dobbins. And he'll get this close to a first down. It's about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
On the handoff, Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They run once more with Edwards. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
first and 10. It's a handoff. Wait a minute. It's a reverse. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's second down. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He keeps it himself. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Back to throw is Watson. Hit as he threw it, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on third down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
On first and 10, it's Chubb. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Off the bootleg, here's Watson. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
They bring Judy in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. From the shotgun, here's Watson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Out of the gun, Watson. Going deep downfield for Judy. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Oh, yeah. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A throw on the move is caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Edwards gets it from the pistol. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those cases where the offense is counting on the defensive line being over-aggressive in their pass rush, thinking that they can get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and into the back and pick up the 1st down on the yards after the catch. But the defense was obviously ready for it. A lot of guys running to the ball and just nowhere to go.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Browns offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Watson. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To throw is Watson. He'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing, Herbert. This one complete to Palmer. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. A throw on the run is complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot, see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
Second and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. He'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Edwards. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Edwards. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he's going to be yanked down awkwardly there. Here comes the flag, almost certain to be a face mask. Here's 1st down. Shotgun snap to Watson. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's a Browns 1st down. Now Watson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Watson. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To the air again. Watson. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Herbert down to a knee, and that should wrap this one up. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. And it comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They were forced to travel cross